Rodney Stuckey. Even with him gone, they've shaken it off quickly and have really come together as a team.
Well, Kevin, no question it's a risky deal to make because when you do this. I mean, trading one of the most popular players on the team is always high risk, no matter what you get in return.
Yeah, but it's a trade that I'm sure a lot of fans will second guess. Clearly a bold move, but as a GM, these are the things that are supposed to happen. You're going to bring scrutiny, and you just have to wait and see how this plays out. You have to focus on the big picture and what's going to be best for your organization moving forward.
Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. Rose is the 1 with Butler as the 2. Pau Gasol is out there with buckets, and it's O'Neal in at the center, filling out the middle. Here's Rose. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
And how about that one-man fast break?
I love the power finish at the end of it, too.
Hill kicks to Miles. They double him with Butler. Shoots from 12. And good. Got the Ingles that time as it falls. Anderson's got his second bucket of the night. And here are the Bulls now. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
And how about the game plan that was constructed for that one? I mean, it was apparent how powerless the D was to stop it.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. I mean, they just didn't have an answer for anything they threw at it.
Last outing for Indiana. They won that game against the Los Angeles Lakers.
And we've talked about how in the NBA you've got to earn your points the hard way. And that really wasn't the case in that game for them.
No, there was no hard way about it. I mean, they got their points easily on dunks and layups against a defense that really didn't offer much of a fight.
And here is Hill. Following the three-pointer by Freak, Hill dishes to Turner. Indiana moving the ball around. Rose with the block. They recover it. 3 on the clock. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. Here we get a moment to view the league's highest scoring teams. 4th, the Bulls.
And how about the year they've had offensively? This is a team that can put points on the board in a hurry. Always fun to watch them play.
Bulls have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. Pass to buckets. The kick outside to Butler. Another one falls for Chicago.
Lights out here, right out of the gate. Perfect 4-4 from the floor.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
Now here's Anderson. He's making his presence felt offensively with his scoring average up there at almost 13 points a game.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Here's Rose. Paul George making his last shot. Back to Rose. The 3. It's rebounded by Indiana.
4 of 5 to start the game. That's their first miss.
Hill with it. Butler covering. And here's Miles outside. The shot is off. And Chicago will go the other way with the ball. They went to Indiana for their last meeting with the Pacers and came out with a win.
Yeah, and last time they faced off, really an easy win. They put together a pretty complete game, but their edge on the glass, for me, still stands out.
Yeah, I agree with you. The numbers shout loud and strong. I mean, a scoreboard, too.
Pacers trail by 3. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Here's George. That one rolling around and rims out.
No breathing room at all to take that shot.
Rose passes to Buckets. From 12 feet out, connects, the jumper drops. Buckets got 5 points so far.
Well, that's simply a great move there, Kevin. He dusted off the defense and got to the cup for the easy basket.
Rose against Hill. Passes to Anderson. Good. The assist goes to Hill. 6 points for him.
And he came off that screen, and the D just didn't get over the top of it.
Yep, weren't there in time enough to challenge Greg, and when that's the case, you can mark those up for him.
Now here's Rose against Charlotte. He was really on his game.
And very little fight put up by the defense as he made his way to the bucket for the jam.
They did seem to take the cautious approach, Greg, when it came to defending that one. You're right.
And, guys, it's not the time for caution now. I mean, they've got to be aggressive and take some risk to see if they can cut that lead down.
The shot by George, no good.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far. They've got themselves in front with some outstanding shooting right off the bat.
It's been a complete technical dominant performance out here. They are in a zone.
Now here's Anderson. He's got 6. It's George on the wing. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful two-hand jam. You're right.
And I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will start shrinking even further.
The shot's good from Buckets.
Perfect 4 for 4 for him to start this game out.
Yeah, he's looking good. He's got a nice bounce in his step to start.
Hill kicks to Turner. Pick up by Hill. Turner dishes to Miles. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
The screenplay worked ideally there, and I'm not talking about the screenplay you see in a movie theater. Gave him more than enough room to get that shot off.
Chicago with the ball. 6-point lead. Buckets passes to Rose. 6 on the shot clock. The rebound by Anderson.
Yeah, great look, but disappointing with a miss.
Boy, what happened on that one, Greg? I mean, that's almost an automatic shot for him.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
And now, let's hear it for your teammates.
And Kevin, while we have a moment here, let's take a look at the Bulls and see where they ranked over the last month in the NBA stats. First in scoring. First in rebounding.
Jordan Hill, he's checked in for the Pacers. And the Bulls making a change here as well. Mirotic is checked in for O'Neal. The Bulls leading by 4. Outside Rose. Teardrop shot. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot. Rose has got 6.
And that's what the pump fake's there for. Get your man off his feet and drive right around him.
And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession.
A moment here to see the stats for Butler. Over the last month, getting it done. He's right around 13 points a night, 4 assists and 4 rebounds. Just solid all-around performances we've been seeing from him, delivering night in and night out.
And you know, that's what stars do. It isn't always about scoring 50 points. It's about making plays consistently.
Looking at who's out there now for the Pacers. Johnson, he's checked in for Anderson. And it's Hill in for C.J. Miles. Butler kicks to Brooks. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Brooks has got his first points of the night. And a breakdown here, guys, the hustle stats for the Bulls.
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots, a key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunities. They're really keeping it up-tempo so far.
Chicago with the ball after Jordan Hill's miss. Brooks right side. Here's Gasol, and that basket pushes the lead to double digits. And it's a 10-point Bulls lead.
And a huge lead here early to start.
Well, you know, right from the tip, there's not anything they haven't done well so far.
Outside Hill. The pass to Hill. Rejected by Gasol. They retain possession. The Bulls leading by 8. Brooks the pass to buckets. And it's sent back by Hill. Hill dishes to Hill. Will not go. This is off the front iron. Buckets. He's guarded by Hill. Mirotic, a screen on Hill. To the inside. Hill was... Nice D.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there. And I'm sure he appreciates it.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
Indiana shooting their first free throws of the game right now.
And 74% has been the mark for them on the season thus far.
And comparing to the numbers of last season, they've made a bit of improvement, so that's some positive momentum they can look to build on.
Carlos Boozer's checked in for Chicago. Tony Snell comes in for Jimmy Butler. Here's buckets. And again, no good by Chicago. Pacers trail by 6. Johnson outside. Hill kicks to Hill. And that one is hammered home.
Well, he's an undersized center, but he more than makes up for it with some serious leaping ability.
Screen by Boozer. Out to the right wing. Mirotic has a wide open look. And the foul called on Freak. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, no doubt about that one with the over-the-back call.
Yeah, it looked like he wanted to take him for a ride right there. Easy call.
And Indiana shooting 45% from the floor since the game got underway. The shot by George, no good.
You're not going to see that very often. Whiffs on that one.
Buckets. He's guarded by Johnson. And taken away by Johnson. Outside, George. It's back to Hill. Indiana moving the ball around. Hill has the open look. Rebound by Buckets.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
To stop the drought. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow. Buckets got 13.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
It's back to Hill. To the paint. Here's George. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It's going to be on Freak.
And you know what? Very close to a three-point play right there.
Yeah, he almost got that one down.
The Bulls leading by 12. Hill and Miles team up in the backcourt. Turner is out there with Amir Johnson. And it's Anderson in at the small forward position. That's the Pacers' 5. Buckets passes to Rose. Here's Buckets. And again, Chicago. No good. Indiana's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Hornets had a huge game. He had 46 points and was his usual self on the glass, grabbing just about any missed shot that came off the rim. Numbers like that are rare to see by any player in a game he'll always remember.
Great, Doris. Thanks. Any chance we see him top that performance right here tonight?
You know, I can't imagine he'd be able to pull off that kind of an outing 2 games in a row. But, hey, that's what the truly great ones are capable of doing.
Boy, even if he came close to matching it, that would be really impressive. But I tell you, that's asking an awful lot of one guy.
Rose, good.
And just a little bit ragged defensively there, Clark.
Now Hill. A 17-point game for him in the win against the Lakers.
And was a force on the defensive side as well. 4 steals over the course of that game.
Just 5 on the clock. Anderson. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. Hill's got 4 assists in the game. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Buckets. From the baseline. And it's Chicago scoring again.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Down low. Anderson's shot is off.
Well, what appeared to be an easy 2 points just never materialized.
Rose with the ball. He's picked up by Hill, and he gets the bucket. 21 points for Freak.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run.
Dishes it to Miles. Johnson sets the screen for Hill. And here's Anderson for 3. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7.
Chicago timeout call. Here we go, Pacers fans. Now coming out of the court are your Pacers.
Already it's February. Let's see how the East is matching up. A look at Chicago. They're sitting pretty, second place, and looking to take the top spot. And, of course, the Indiana Pacers, just way behind.
And right now for the Pacers, they've never been able to take that next step this season and really break away from the pack.
And, you know, they're running out of opportunities to finally make that surge, partner. They're leaving themselves in a tough position in terms of the playoffs.
Buckets passes to O'Neal. Soft touch off the glass. O'Neal's got his first 2 points of the night.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync, tremendous communication and awareness.
And here's Anderson from the arc. Here's Johnson, rejected by Gasol. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Here's Rose. Sweet little floater. Rose has got 6 here in this quarter.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the floater.
Here's Hill. 8 points for him. Now Miles. Knocks it loose. Here's Buckets. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Here is Miles, defended by Butler. Now Miles. 23 points for him the last game against the Lakers. Here's Buckets.
Oh, wow.
That's a beautiful jam.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it, too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
That was a nice replay brought to you by Kia.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
Johnson the screen. Deep two from Anderson, and it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. Johnson attacking. Now here's Rose. 12 points for him. Launches the three, and again the three-point shot from Buckets. Buckets got 29.
How do you top 3 made three-pointers in the first quarter? The second, absolutely amazing.
Anderson outside. He kicks to Miles. 4 on the clock. Indiana needs to get a shot off. And here's Anderson for 3. Anderson can't get that one to fall.
And, you know, you can feel the desperation right now. They're starting to lose their composure offensively.
Yeah, it's palpable, Greg. I mean, clearly you can see the frustration. And it's understandable. I mean, right now they're on the wrong side of a big run.
Here is Miles, defended by Butler. Shot to stop the run. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
For Indiana, they have gone 6 of 8 from the free throw line tonight.
At the line for 2.
And he knocks down the first one. He's perfect from the line this time. Rose with the ball. He's got 12. Passes to Buckets. A 3 ball. The Pacers pull it in. At the conclusion of this game, they're off to Minnesota, where they'll take on the Timberwolves. That'll be just 1 game played away from home for them. The 3 from Hill. Jimmy Butler comes up with the rebound.
Well, the defense recognized how dangerous he is out there and got right up on him. Didn't give him any space.
Gasol's shot is good.
What a big-time mismatch it's been in the post. Where's the defensive adjustment? They're getting housed down there.
Yeah, something's got to change. A double team, maybe a substitution, but this is getting out of hand.
Johnson dishes to Hill. Back to Johnson. Good. The assist goes to Hill. Johnson's got his second bucket of the night.
The number of points they've scored in the paint already today is pretty eye-opening.
It really is, Clark. The defenders need to do a better job of closing those lanes to the hoop.
Turner comes with a double team. Here's Buckets. The three-pointer is right on target. Buckets got 35 in the game.
Those are starting to add up. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 of them have been three-pointers.
And clearly it's about how poorly the defense has played. They've got to close out faster.
From 11 feet away, and there's Ryan Anderson on the assist by Hill. Anderson's got 7 now in this quarter. Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
Yeah, gotta love this teamwork. I mean, everybody's involved and engaged. It's just a thing of beauty to watch.
It is, and Clark, that's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender.
Here is Miles. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Anderson can't get that one to fall. Smooth sailing for Chicago. Rose passes to Buckets. And the Bulls, another 3.
The defense a step slow, and you... can see the results.
Greg, that's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
Here's Anderson. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
And started hot, and he's only gotten hard.
And the pass to Buckets. Tries it from the top of the key. Yes, and it's Rose with the assist that time. Rose has got 10 assists here tonight. So active. On 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%, but they've continued to let him fly. Ryan Anderson again. Anderson's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
Man, can you all... always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Here's Buckets. Another 3 for Chicago.
They've gotten a bunch of good looks and have been absolutely lethal from behind the three-point line.
Yeah, defensively, you have got to close out and contest. Even if it opens up some driving lanes, you can't give up those looks that often.
And Miles kicks to Anderson. Some nice passing here by Indiana on the wing hill. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good.
Boy, they're trailing in this game, and they're starting to settle for jumpers offensively.
Yeah, it could work, but I wouldn't take that approach, Clark. They should be fighting their way inside for better looks. And the interior D is really starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today?
Johnson in the corner. Lots of room. Shot is good. Johnson's got 6. Smooth sailing for Chicago. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. From deep three-point range, no good from Buckets.
And just because you can make it from outside doesn't mean you need to live there.
Not that far out anyway, Greg. I mean, he can work for a better shot than that. Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target.
Up in time. And it's in. Oh, wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
Wow, what a miracle heave to finish off the quarter. How'd he get that one to go?
I don't know, but I think that's a 2% shot. He'd make 2 out of 100 of those if you gave them to him.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Bulls out front, delivering the blowout. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
The only accurate way to describe your interior defense was dominant. Were you looking to set a tone with all of those block shots?
We're always looking to come out and set a tone like that. Our goal every game is to make the other side feel more coming at us on offense. And I'm pretty sure we accomplished that in the first half tonight.
You made them work for everything. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you so much, Doris. Great interview as always. Don't go anywhere. Now it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first 2 quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback. You look at Freak in this game, he has been every...